Welcome back to Press Pause, week 2 of our Christmas edition, where we will be taking a look at different characters and events in the Christmas story. So last week we looked at the characters of Elizabeth and Zechariah, a couple that lived a righteous life, were considered blameless, and yet they were childless. The blessing of having a child was withheld, delayed, yet they remained faithful in their relationship with God. A reminder that we may find waiting difficult, but it is best to keep trusting God, to stop fretting, because God's timing is not ours. His blessings will come at the right time. Today I want to ask you, have you ever been startled by someone that caused you to be frightened or alarmed? I have. Many years ago, I was home alone at the kitchen sink washing dishes, and it was dark outside. Then someone knocked on the window in front of me and squashed their face into it. I screamed and screamed and then ran for the telephone to call my next door neighbor for help. Well, Zechariah had an encounter with an angel that frightened him. Luke 1:11 and 12 say, "Then an angel of the Lord appeared to him, standing at the right side of the altar of incense. When Zechariah saw him, he was startled and was gripped with fear." Startled and gripped with fear. I can identify with that. Here was righteous old Zechariah on duty at the temple, doing what he was supposed to be doing, burning incense for worship, with people waiting outside the temple, and an angel appears. And I'm sure his first thoughts were, what did I do wrong? Am I going to die? How would you react if an angel appeared to you? Do you believe that God can show up in your situation and perform the miraculous? Can God really answer your prayers? You see, Zechariah and Elizabeth had prayed for many years and had come to believe that they would never have a child. Elizabeth was well beyond childbearing years. Yet the angel tells Zechariah in verses 13 and 14, "Do not be afraid, Zechariah, your prayer has been answered." And he must have thought, which prayer? The one that I'm not going to die right here on the spot? No, your wife Elizabeth will bear you a son, and you are to give him the name John. He will be a joy and delight to you, and many will rejoice because of his birth. Elizabeth bearing a child at 60 years of age? Oh, disbelief big time, because this possibly couldn't be happening. Listen, don't be surprised when God shows up. He hears every prayer and he sees every tear. And as I mentioned last week, his delayed answer is for a purpose. For 2.5 years, we prayed for our daughter Tanya's healing. It was looking like an impossible situation because she was getting worse and no doctor could help her. And then, miraculously, God's intervention. Last October 1st, 2019, she heard of a treatment center in Ottawa, and after a week of treatments, she was able to return to normal living. After 25 years of lots of heartache and prayers, our eldest daughter, Stephanie, surrendered her life to Christ and made a 180-degree turn. She now glows with the love of Jesus in her life. God answers prayers. He has done it many times in my life. And the question today is, do you believe that God can answer your prayers? Do you have the faith to believe that he will show up in your situation like the angel showed up in Zechariah's situation? Perhaps even startle you with his presence. Something to ponder. Have a great day.